Estetica came out with 4 new styles that are a part of their Heat Defiant collection. You know, they're made with heat-friendly fibers, and I have one of them here today to show us. This is Jagger that I'm wearing, and mine's in the color RH12 26 RT4. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. I'm a reviewer for Wig Studio One. I want to say thank you so much to Wig Studio One. They sent me this style, and I'll have a purchase link below this video. If you click that link, it'll take you to the Wig Studio One website, and you can see all the different colors that Jagger comes in, and you can check the pricing, okay? And I always leave you a link, and I always want to invite you. Please come over and join us on the Wig Studio One private support Facebook group. It's called Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group. Okay, everyone, let me just show you. This is just the cutest little thing. It has choppy textured layers and a little slight stacked back. So it's really low density. You can see all these textured layers. See, there's layers. Just the cutest cut. This has a temple to temple lace front. Let me see if I can get up here close. It is a really pretty lace front, and it has this left monofilament part. I have really good coverage with this cap. I love Estetica caps for comfort. I have a 22-inch circumference. I list all of my measurements below this video in case you need to check them against yours, you know, to determine how this might fit you. But all of my measurements are average, and this cap is so comfortable. You know, it's not tight at all. I think this style would fit petite average to maybe just a little above average. You know, if you're petite average, you could cinch it in a little bit if you needed to. And I think it would fit a little above average because there's stretch in these Estetica caps, and I'm really happy about that because I don't like my caps tight. So here's my coverage. Just beautiful coverage. Beautiful coverage on the sides. Here's the ear tab. You know, it comes down. It's low just where I like it, you know, where it's positioned on the side. And that just gives fantastic coverage on the sides. So I'm really happy about that. Let's look at the specs for Jagger. It says this bang is 6.5 inches. So let me show you this bang. I'm 8 inches from the top of my hairline to the bottom of my chin. Maybe if that'll help to show you where this might fall on you. And it says the crown is 7.25 inches. Oh, let me turn around and show you the back of this. You see that little slight stack in the back? I just love the back. That's why I wanted to stay turned around a second so that you could get a good look. You know, it's not overdone. It's just a slight little stack in the back. And then it has these little baby hairs that kind of come down. I like the back a lot. To me, these fibers just feel like soft, fine hair. Just soft, fine, healthy hair. There is a little drop of permatease in this. I can feel it just right here at the ear tabs and going around the sides, just a little tiny bit. But none at the crown, none in the back, and I don't feel any at the nape. And this here on the sides is very minimal. I mean, it's just a really small amount there on the sides. It has a natural looking profile. I think it sits on the head really pretty. I think it just looks great. Because this is heat-friendly fibers, you can style this with your heat tools up to 320 degrees. You know, if you wanted to put a little curl in this on the sides or something, or with the bangs, you could do that with your heat tools, like your flat iron or your curling iron. I don't know. I was trying to decide if I thought I could cut a bang into this. You know, you have to be a little bit careful with that because sometimes, you know, you just want to make sure that it's going to fall right. So you could cut a full bang into this, but if I was going to cut a bang in this, I think I would do it side to side. So I think that I would start over here on this side and just trim this, and then I would come over here and just trim this with my, maybe with my razor comb if I wanted a bang. I'm just not sure I'm just not positive if it would lay right, you know, if you just tried to do it straight across. So I think if it was me, I would just take my razor comb and go side to side if I wanted to cut a bang in this. It tucks behind the ears really nicely. Really easy ear tuck. We could wear this up off of our face if we wanted to. You know, if you wanted to take a little bobby pin or a little claw clip and pull that back, you could do that. Now, I haven't done a single thing to this, but I wore this for the better part of yesterday. And when I first took it out of the box, the only thing I wanted to tell you was, you know, it was kind of almost stick straight right here. It was just stick straight. And at first I was like, uh-oh, I wonder if that's going to be a face flopper. But I wore this quite a bit yesterday, and all I did was just take the heat of my hands. Let me get it fixed. And I would just rub back, you know, just push back with the heat of my hands to try to train these fibers to stay off of my face. And I am happy to report to you that it is not flopping in my face. So if you're interested in this style, just know all you have to do is use the heat of your hands and just train these fibers back, you know, to get them to stay off of your face. Okay, let's look at the inside of the cap for Jagger. So this has a left monofilament part. Here's the left monofilament part. Lace that goes temple to temple here. And then it has these, you know, it's material covered. It's not velvet, material covered ear tabs. And it has this extended soft nape with these Velcro adjusters. And then the rest of this is open wefted. Okay, let me put it back on really fast. And then we're going to talk about this color. So gently pull my lace up. Adjust my ear tabs. Such a pretty low density, realistic looking style. Easy to wear. Plop it on your head and go out the door. That's all you have to do. So let me get it a little fixed here. Okay, I think this is my first time to see this color. I'm pretty sure. I was just so happy to get to see this color. I like this color a lot. This RH1226 RT4. So it's a warm color. Let me come up here. There's a little bit of sun. Maybe we can do it like that. It's a warm color. It has a light brown base with chunky golden blonde highlights. So let's see if we can see this. A light brown base with chunky golden blonde highlights. Get over here, kind of sun and the shade. I hope I'm doing that where you can see. And then it's on this darker root. Move over here in the shade. This is a beautiful color. I think, you know, it's like a light brown, dark blonde mix with this bit of a darker root. Okay, I want to say the biggest thank you to Wig Studio One. They sent me this style, and that's how I'm able to show it to everybody. If you need help with customer service from the Wig Studio One customer support team, you can reach out by email. Maybe you want to know something about pricing, or you want to know something about color, or you need somebody to help you pick a style that might work for you. You can email support@wigstudio1.com, and I'll put it right up here. And somebody will be really happy to help you with anything that you need, okay? Okay, you guys, talk to me down in the comments. Tell me, what do you think? What do you think about this adorable new style by Estetica? Estetica came out with four of these new heat defiant styles. There's another one, I think it's called Summers, and I want to try that one. It's a little longer than this, but you know, for me personally, and if you're like me and you like a really low density, natural looking style that you can just wear every day, and that's what I prefer, I am thrilled with this one. I think it is just adorable, easy to wear. Everybody, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.